before I took off on the plane for Level Up, like, I think this is a hit. Like, this dancer is great. I was so excited, got there and learned it, and then fast forward to all the amazing success, however many billions of streams and everything later. But that mentality was important, right? Like, I had to go guerrilla. I can never lose the hustler mentality. I don't care.
Honored to be here. I am. You know, I know the world is looking kind of crazy right now, and that's why I lean every day and I fight so hard to stay in a state of gratitude. So I urge you all to just try to lean into that. And his brothers, and you know, I sat right next to him in Acting 101. You know, Paula J. Parker went on. You know, Isaiah Washington. You know, we had the list goes on and on. I don't mean to brag, but it is the Mecca.
Would go best with certain genres, like while you're reading and things like that. So getting creative in that way has really made me feel like I can spice things up and it's still connected to my niche. And also sometimes you can just do like a makeup routine. Sometimes you can just do your hair, right? And especially because my audience is like 92% women. There's a lot of interest.
Have a vision, a dream, or something new to achieve, you may get discouraged, but I always say, and they'll understand it better by and by. And those are the things that keep me going. My grandmama used to say that, okay? Yes. And it's only because
kind of officially over. It was a blast. I had a great time. I'm actually a little bit proud of myself. I went to one of the networking events and like made a couple of connections. One with one with a guy that does music and like entertainment, and I expressed to him how much I wanted to get back into that as a designer. Because when I first like started doing internships and stuff, like that was the first type of internship that I did, and I really fell in love with it. But like unfortunately, the company itself was not very well managed, so it didn't last long after I left. Unfortunately, but it's something I've always wanted to get back into. So I really appreciate events like this that open up the opportunity and make that a reality. So I'm proud of myself for coming. I'm proud of myself for indulging in all that I had to offer. So yeah, also shout out to my mentor. She sent it to me because her daughter was also here. So I met up with them for a little bit, and it was really nice seeing them again. So yeah, I'm excited. Just gonna take this momentum and see where I can go with it, and yeah, it should be good.
Thank you.
So I'm actually back in my hotel right now. I don't know if you already hear me in that last clip. If not, just turn it up. But yeah, so I'm back now. I'm about to start like cleaning my face off and everything. But yeah, like overall this weekend was really dope. Was really cool, really dope. And I honestly enjoyed myself. Tried to. I was proud of myself for opening up and talking a little bit, even though I am, y'all know me, I'm soft spoken, so it was a challenge, but I was still willing to push through it and still talk and stuff. So hopefully I'll hear something back sooner or later. But I met some pretty nice people. I met Joseph McCrae off of Project Runway. He's dope. He's so funny. He's so cool. And I gave him my business card. We exchanged business cards. So I actually have an idea of like how to, I won't say rebrand him, but like if he wants to, So just be on the lookout for that on my Instagram. And yeah, just overall went to a couple of pretty good panels and heard a lot of great conversations. I also voice recorded them as well, and took a couple videos. I think I put them in the vlog. I'll put them in the vlog. And yeah, one I really wanted to highlight, and I think it's where I'm at in life in my journey. It came to the dating panel. I stayed for that out over and went to the bigger stage, and just I'm at a place where like I'm learning not to. I don't have to sit. I don't have to stay there. I don't have to sit down. I don't have to, quote unquote, endure or tolerate somebody's behavior towards me, just because I like them. And that's something that I learned recently. Trying to talk to and I guess try to quote unquote like make it work with somebody that really did not have the capacity to do so. And it wasn't. I'm not coming at him for it. I'm not like making it seem like he was the bad guy, like totally the bad guy in all of this. At the end of the day, I should have left when I knew to leave. But I just kept hoping that things would change or that he would still, despite all the objections or anything that like came, I guess, against the connection and like that we would still be able to make it work. And we just couldn't. It's fine. So just moving on from that, learning what I want and what I need, and when it comes to a partner, when it comes to dating, when it comes to a relationship, writing that down, talking to my therapist about it and everything, like it's just something that is really, that I want to have in life. I want to be a wife, I want to be a mother, I want to be married, I want to have a healthy marriage, all that stuff. So it's important that I have these conversations with myself, my therapist, and people that I, look up to when it comes to relationships and stuff. So, yeah, it's really cool. So that was really cool. Also went to a couple talks about your niche, like something that makes you unique to you, like make sure that it gets branched out and actually and ways to do that, how to talk to people, and understanding resources and what makes you you and all that stuff. So that was cool, and a bunch of other stuff. I'm just trying to soak it all in and like really grasp everything that I heard and saw over the past couple of days. So I am gonna leave tomorrow. So I gotta wind down and get myself together for the rest of the night. Probably get some something to eat. Who knows? And yeah, it was really dope being in New York for a little weekend thing. So yeah, if you made it this far, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like the video, comment something, anything at all. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. But one thing that J Hud said, and there was another panelist as well, as far as like, being a mother, being somebody who, has children and wants to, make an example for their kids, like that's something that I also want to do for myself. Like when my children, it doesn't have to just be my daughter, or just my son. Like whenever I have a kid, I want them to look at what I'm doing, look at my life, and think, my mom had a goal and she set out and she did it. And hopefully that would give them the power, give them the confidence to do the same thing. And know that I have the ability to back them up. They have the ability to support them in what they want to do, just as they supported me in what I was doing in my journey. So yeah, and I also just want to have a partner that's the same way. Like we can both have our own lives, and still choose to come together and support each other. So yeah, I just. It's stuff that I think about now, more so than not. I've always been somebody who wanted to be in a relationship, but I didn't think about like what it meant, what it looked like, what I didn't want it to be, what I did want it to be. I didn't think too far into it. I just wanted to have somebody. So now that I'm older, a little bit older, a little bit more mature, I am. Being more intentional about who I'm giving my attention and who I'm giving my heart and emotions to. So, because I'm actually a very emotional person. Like I can, be really engulfed in somebody. So I'm learning not to do that as easily. Just for my own sake, and I guess for theirs as well. I don't know, but yeah, I think
Is that the last time I thought? I think so. Okay. Goodbye.